Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to talk to you about laptop sleeves, and I'll tell you why. Recently, I took a trip on a plane, and I took a backpack that accommodated my laptop sleeve, which is a vertical sleeve. It's made by Boundary Supply, and it's great. I love it, but it's vertical. The backpack, however, was not the best choice. So I had a checked bag, a duffel bag that I was carrying, and then I had a backpack. And the backpack it was really too big to be a personal item, but they let it slide. But it was very cumbersome because when you're sitting in an airplane, you've got about this much room, and a big backpack is just very cumbersome. So I found a new backpack and a new system for the next time I fly. And my personal item is now going to be this Core Surf backpack. However, I love this thing to pieces, and it's a lot more doable than the last backpack I took, but it has a horizontal laptop sleeve. So when you put this in, yes, it'll fit, but you have to take the whole thing out and then take your laptop out. And going through airport security kind of makes me nervous anyway. And so I wanted one I could just pull out that went in horizontally. So I bought 4 different ones, and today we're going to go over them and show you which one I like the best. Stick around. So the 4 that I have are the Apple leather sleeve, the Belroy laptop sleeve, the Hyzuo, I think is how you say it. I'm not really 100% sure, but I'll put the name of it on the screen. And finally, the Lenovo Thinkplus laptop sleeve. So I'm going to show you how all of these fit. I have a MacBook Air 13, what is it, 13.2. It's got the M2 chip. All right, so first up we have the Apple leather sleeve. And it's really well made. It has the cute little Apple logo right there. The stitching on it is excellent. It's just like you would expect from an Apple product. It's got the little feet indentations on the back, which the feet on my laptop are quite a bit bigger than what these little indentations are. And a lot of people have complained that the orientation where the Apple logo is and where the Apple logo is on the laptop, it covers up the ports when it's in the sleeve the way it's supposed to orientate. Now, if you turn it around and you pull it out a little bit, then you can charge it. But yes, in the sleeve, you can't charge it. So I don't know if Apple did that because they were worried about it getting hot or what. But here's my complaint with it. And I thought this would be perfect because it just opens and you can pull the laptop out. But it is such a snug fit, it's hard to get it in there. It's a very, very slim look, which I like. And I like the fact that you can just pull the laptop out. But it's such a tight fit that you can't just pull it out easily. And these are very expensive. They're like $179. Kind of pricey for a laptop sleeve. Very well made, but they are on the pricey side. So next up, price-wise, we have the Belroy laptop sleeve. Again, this is an excellent product. It's got the little bit of Belroy branding right there. It's got a magnetic closure for the top. It's just a magnet. It's inside, it's really soft. It's very, very lightly padded, but it is more padded than the Apple, which is just literally a leather sleeve. Now, it does have, on the bottom, it does have, I call them air holes. It's got one on both sides. The stitching is meticulous, just like all Belroy stuff. It is very well made. This is the next most expensive at $55. And the laptop just slides perfectly in there. Again, it is a very slim profile. It is a little bit thicker than the leather one, but because the laptop slides in there so easily, it comes out easily. And so when I put it in the backpack, the case stays in, and at airport security, this will just pull out. I can set it on their tray, and then when I get done on the other end, I can just pop it right back in. And I know my laptop's secure. Now, the backpack itself has padding, so I wasn't necessarily looking for something with extra padding, but it is way too big for my little laptop. So I wanted a sleeve to put in the backpack laptop compartment to keep it from bouncing around so much. So the Belroy does check off all the boxes, but it is kind of pricey still at $55. Next up, we have the Hyzuo. I'll put the how you spell it down here, and I'll put links to all of these in the description. This has a magnetic flap, which I like a lot, and it too is pretty thin. It's lightly lined, and the laptop just slides in super, super easy. And boom, you're done. Again, it's pretty thin. Now we're getting a little bit thicker just because of the flap, but it's about the same thickness here as the Belroy. Okay, but when you put it in the backpack, in order to get the laptop out, you have to open the flap and then take it out, which it does come out as easy as the Belroy, way easier than the Apple, and it is well protected. And this feels like a suede material. It doesn't have any branding on it. The stitching is not quite as nice as the Belroy, but there's nothing. It's a little wider spaced on the stitching, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with the stitching. And that's the back side of it. It feels like it's a suede material. Super, super nice. And it came with this little accessory pouch, which there's nothing in there. It's just literally a pouch. But they threw this in for free. And this one was $11.99. So $12. It does the job. And I'm going to try to see if I can keep this, when I put it in the backpack, keep it like this without the laptop falling out. But I don't think I can. I think I need that magnetic closure of the Belroy to keep it secure. All right, so next up, we have the Lenovo Thinkplus. And this thing was like $8, right? It's very well made. It's got the flap on top. The inside is very similar to the last one, where it feels like it's like a suede, very soft. This one actually has another compartment up front that you could keep cables. It doesn't have any organization to it, but you could put a tablet or papers or cables or anything that's pretty flat in there. And once again, laptop just slides right in there, and it's a magnetic flap, and it's well protected. But there again, when you put it in the backpack, you do have to open the flap to get it out. And if you try to put this in the back, I'm afraid the laptop would shake out again. So, and these are both these with the flap are made for a 13-inch laptop, but as you can see, there's a little extra room there. They're both super nice. This one is extremely well made as well. The stitching is all good. It does have a little bit of branding, that Thinkplus, but that's it. And for $8, now this is not a pocket. This is sewn shut. But for $8, this is a winner chicken dinner. If you're not trying to get through TSA in a hurry. But for carrying it to a coffee shop or whatever, this is not a bad sleeve. So for traveling and getting through airport security, the Belroy is the winner. While other travels, like day-to-day stuff and just taking your laptop to a coffee shop, I would either go with one of these two because for the price, you can't beat the protection. They're very budget friendly and they get the job done. So there you have it, folks. I think for the money, I think the Apple is a little overpriced. Coming in at $179. I think for what it is, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It obviously fits the laptop like a glove. But I think for $179, you could probably find something a little bit less expensive. If this would come in around the same price as the Belroy, then I could recommend it. But at $179, it's just a little pricey for what it is. So there you have my opinion of the 4 laptop sleeves. I hope this helps. Leave me a comment and let me know which laptop sleeve you use. And is it vertical or horizontal? And hey, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I'm almost to 1,000. I'm getting super excited and I can't do it without you guys. So until next time, guys, have a great day.